Happy Birthday, Sweet 16 is a pop song released in 1961 by Neil Sedaka. That shit has got to be mighty inappropriate circa 2022. Let me just go take a look here. Tonight's the night you've waited for because you're not a baby anymore. You've turned into the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Happy birthday, Sweet 16. What happened to that funny face? My little tomboy now wears satins and lace. I can't believe my eyes. You're just a teenage dream. Happy birthday, Sweet 16. When you were only 6, I was your big brother. Then you were 10, we didn't like each other. When you were 13, you were my funny Valentine. But since you've grown up, your future is sewn up. From now on, you're gonna be mine. So, if I should smile with sweet surprise, it's just that you've grown up before my very eyes. You've turned into the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Happy birthday, Sweet 16. Substantially worse than even my lowest possible expectations could have been. It sounds like, end quote, Your Honor, is the only way you could end that. Oh, that's a satisfying sound. Sounds like being in the men's locker room. Chat, clearly we don't go to the same gyms, okay? Stay pegged, everybody. Or Children's Laureate. A position initially awarded in the UK once every 2 years to a writer or illustrator of children's books to celebrate outstanding achievement in their field. Hey, why was The Scarecrow nominated for an award? Because it was outstanding in its field. And dude, this one's for all the marbles. Yusaka Kumadevu, I'm so sorry. Yusaku Kumadevu? Or Isaka Yumadevu? I can't say it. I'm sorry, I'm trying. This is a genuine... I'm genuinely trying, okay? Creature from Zulu mythology. She's a bearded, bloated monster who eats every living thing she comes across. They have a monster based on your mom? Said to have a husband of the same name? That's gotta be confusing. Or japchae? I don't really like japchae that much. The first time I had dinner with Kate's mom, she made japchae for me, and out of politeness, I said, wow, this is really good. And somehow that became like, I became known as the guy who loves japchae. So every time I came over, they were always like, we got you japchae because we know you love it so much. After like 4 years, I finally had to like break it to Kate. I was like, I don't like japchae that much, actually. If they're really going out of their way to make the japchae, you can politely let them know that I'm not that japchae pilled anymore. Stéphane Bourgeois, a French true crime writer who presented himself as an expert on serial killers for many years until he admitted in 2020 that he had lied about many of his claimed experiences. Okay. So a French false crime writer. Former jockey. Is he too old to be a jockey? At age 32? I thought that was a sport where you could actually like get better as you got older. Because you've got to be smaller, and men tend to shrink past a certain age. I feel like we should be seeing like a bunch of like 70-year-old men riding horses. Not in races? Well, like, what do you need to do? It messes up your back and knees? Really? Isn't it? I feel... Maybe I'm being disrespectful, but doesn't the horse do all the work? Like, what do you have to do as the jockey? Like, it's not called jockey racing. The horse rocks you back and forth? Yeah, that's why you got, like, your feet in the stirrups and stuff, right? It doesn't seem that... I mean, it doesn't seem that hard. Compared to, you know, if you put me one-on-one with, like, LeBron James... LeBron, honestly, I give him, like, 90% odds he beats me in that matchup. If you put me up against the best jockey in the world, I'd be like, well, what's the difference between our horses? If you gave me the best jockey in the world's horse, I think I could beat the best jockey in the world. Try standing on the armrest on your chairs and going 40 kilometers an hour down a gravel road. What, do I have something to hold on to? And can I clip my feet into the armrests? That doesn't, I mean, I'm already, like, you look at the Peloton back here. I'm going like 30 kilometers an hour with my feet clipped in, holding onto the handlebars out of the saddle. And I'm the one doing the damn work. Got 4U 1543-475, a recurrent X-ray transient. It's a member of a black hole binary and is in the constellation of Lupus. Is this a medical thing or an astronomy thing? First you're talking about X-rays, then you're talking about black holes, then you're talking about lupus. I don't know. I can't keep it straight, man. Outburst from 4U 1543-475 was first observed by Uhuru in 1971. Dead ass with God as my witness. Is that not from Star Trek now? Is that not one of the original crew from Star Trek? That's Uhura? Is it like a Nidorina type thing? I don't know if this is fiction, if this is sci-fi, or just sci, or if it's medical. I don't know what to say, man. Okay, so a horrible murder case, or a small circular biscuit that originated in Egypt and is eaten across the Arab world to celebrate Eid al-Fitr and Easter. I'm going to say what? Oh, yeah, it is cock. It is it is said cock. I feel like I want to say that cock is longer. Stare. We're just staring. Send them. Great day. Let this be a lesson. NL, you wouldn't know what it's like to work in a restaurant. You wouldn't even understand. It's so hard. It's so stressful. You're in the weeds all the time. Brother.
Wow, a perfect run.
I'm getting brain jacked in the Matrix right now, okay? You think I couldn't handle the rush at Billy's Italian Beef in Chicago? I guess that's true, that when people tell you to do something, you do actually have to do a task rather than simply hit a key on your keyboard. It's a good point. It's a good... But mentally, I think I could handle it. Hold on. Who's looking up sleeping bags? I don't know, I would. I would be like camping and be in a sleeping bag, and I'd be like, I wonder who invented this thing. They gotta be like mega rich now. Personal life, controversies, fuck that, I'm sleeping on the ground. I'm not separating the art from the artist.